Explain something to you. You know something? Speaking about the guy, I forgot what the actor. Well, he played in Scorpion King, but he was a WWF wrestler. Also, let me explain something. If an individual in life, those type of people can't ever hustle weed. You see how the Cupids can't hustle weed? An individual, just like I told you with the movie, like the third Scorpion King, when he put his restaurant order in, like he was some greedy sauce pot individual that was just hustling some fucking so, 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 some weed some weed space cake soup or something. Or like he came up with his own concoction or something. Listen, man. Individuals can't do things like that because literal physics is like a person doesn't want to get murdered for what you don't even know of reality a certain type of way. A person that just wants to go continue living their life, and then it's just like a person smacking you in your face and tell you, look where the fuck you going, look back, go back, and then it's just depending on how individuals in the physical reality. Because listen, you see in the movie Scorpion King, if my wife was there, my nigga, and another nigga did something to my wife, man, listen, man, I, I would, I would fucking, what would happen in the physical reality? Like, if a person put hands on my wife, my nigga, you don't know my wife a certain type of way, and if you would smack one of my wives, knowing how she already gets a certain type of way, and then her reality where she's not even a vindictive or devious person when it comes to reality. She's a person of real etiquette of significance of one's directive of reality for one's intent depending on one's habitation of 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 honor of existence, and then a person will do something a certain type of way, and we didn't know who they're doing it to a certain type of way, will cause the individual to be listen, I wouldn't tell you how I would mangle an individual in a reality from him not knowing what's really anything about existence. And for to have a chick that already was some timing with another individual causing discomfort for other people at points of acknowledgement when it came to their social economic education, they never had a discomfort in their being, like she was going after the individual's records that was trying to deteriorate the reason of her habitation of a higher conscience that already solidified the points of existence for her to reach a point of acknowledgement or to know what it is to be a part of a monument of high acknowledgement of one's dignity or of one's social economic equality of the reasons of one's uprise and even the loving unity of one structure when it comes to social habitation. Social also means solar system and solar systems, or social economic habitations of individual physical reality. I wouldn't want to just mangle a stupid chick or a dude because I don't believe in hitting chicks or really certain type of ways. Unless a person tries to take my life, I'll disarm you or disregard you a certain type of way for you can realize the habitation that I'm a real man and don't you need to reflect on what you're doing because I shouldn't have to take it to a level where to show you that I'm the real dominant of the physical reality, and dominant meaning beyond the emperor. So I don't have to put hands on a child to discipline. It's just like when it came to children, I didn't like disciplining my children because I used to look at my wife and say, "Yo, listen, I don't want to hit that child a certain type of way and it feel certain, depending on how you feel, but I don't want to cause you a certain type of way, certain things. So you make sure you have your habitation in order. And the reason if I come home that, my vibrational current is feeling wonderful. Like, I was serious with my wife, so I just kept it moving. So I don't know about another individual doing something stupid or thinking that you got something like you hear. I don't want to hear that because another person reconditioning my habitation a certain type of way. Don't even let me think about something like that. I really a certain type of way because if the wrong thing happens and I happen to want my habitation a certain type of way in the physical reality and I don't get it, and then it be another type of situation, there's nothing to tell me. There's nothing new under the sun, and you tell me I can't get it. You're my nigga. The what? If I put my hands on you, it'll be more beyond the what, why you even considered of conditioning the reason of my etiquette, of the reason of my equality at the time. That's how I'm looking at it. So that's all I'm gonna say in a certain type of way. But I'm just gonna be real, it don't make no sense. It's just like an individual in the movie or something, and then individuals trying to do their own concoct. What do you know about certain things to do something stupidity? It was bad enough somebody tried to open they fucking trap, their fucking trap for some stupidity that just ended up almost, um, fit, literally fatality finished in the physical reality when when it came to acknowledgement, even when individuals was even regarding the reason why one doesn't ever dishonor the intricate reality of one's habitation at a point of severity and literal equality of the high intellect. So a man, I don't even say nothing a certain type of way. So I don't want to get into it with individuals. This, listen, I'm the head of all social economic education when it comes to honor and dignity. That's all I'm gonna say. No matter what level of physical reality, latitude, longitude, altitude, degree point, or visual realm reality or dimension, or even of one's higher existence to one's metaphysics. That's all I'm gonna say, and I don't want to hear nothing else. Even when it comes to one's reasoning for one's intent of one's social being at the time. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, have a wonderful life. I'm just gonna continue waiting and enjoying my New Year. And then I don't know how my wife feels about the situation and stuff. I have my reasons for certain things, and I'm just gonna continue doing what I do in life. My other wife, she was supposed to be okay, but because of what was happening a certain type of way, because individuals' acknowledgement for the repeated outbursts of the one habitation, because a person, what caused you to really, feel like that and leave New York for one's long vacation like that? I'm like, listen, man, I told you I'm a man of dignity, I'm a man of real regard, I'm a man of intellect and sacredcy of even of one's habitation, even when it comes to the intricacies of one's consideration of the physical reality. And I'm just gonna be real with you. The irritation on a level because of an individual, even a point of habitation, of one's comfort, and the reason of one's acknowledgement when it comes to instruction for obstruction for one's order. I was feeling discomfortable because the ignorance of another person's negligence that didn't know the reason of their quality, and on top of it, I already handled the situation a certain type of way. So me being a man of dignity, I even came at a point to even reflect to show an individual it wasn't for no reason the things that I did. I had a reason for it. So I'm just gonna be real. While I leveled out my conscience and the physical reality for the continuance of one's habitation, I'm just not gonna say nothing. It's just like, I don't expect people to be any form of stupidity. I rather individuals be intellectual when it comes to the reality. One's reason of equality is even better when it comes to, well, it's even not better, more wonderful when it comes to more social economics. Love one.